So this part seemed to be the part that gave everybody the most problem. We did good on the side, but when we got to the bottom, a lot of people weren't really exactly understanding what or how to do it. So hopefully I can explain it a little bit better and a little trick that we started doing last class. So what I found helpful is if you line the ruler up with the side of your square, and what you want to do is you want to pull it away slowly until you get the right length that you want. And now you can go ahead and connect your vertical line. We want to make sure that if these two vertical lines were to continue going up or to continue to go down, going down, they would not intersect like a V. Okay, we want them looking like two L's next to each other, going on forever and ever and ever without ever being touched. Now, the sides you guys did a really great job at. The bottom is where everybody had a hard time. So hopefully by doing the exact same thing, what we're going to do is we're going to line our ruler up with the bottom of our square, and we're going to pull it straight down slowly until we reach the point where our vertical line is touching our line going back to our vanishing point. So once we get there, now we'll draw a straight line across. Now we actually have a nice squared off 90-degree angle box. And with the remaining part of this, the last thing that we are going to do with our boxes that we didn't do in our practices is we need to show holes inside, because we are going to be connecting whatever's in box number 1 with whatever's in box number 2. And you'll see examples when we head into the second half of our worksheet. But whatever is in box 1, it is somehow going to have to go through all the holes of the boxes that you just drew, kind of like a maze, to get to box number 2. Now the images can be different, it could be the same, but we'll show you some examples in a little bit. But again, just starting to get an idea of, you know, how we want things to go. So if I have something in box 1, maybe I'm going to go ahead and have it come in the side, but I'm going to draw a circle in the center, and I'm just going to lightly shade it in so that it would come in, whatever it is, would come into this hole, and it either needs to come out of the side or the bottom. I'm going to choose the bottom because my side is so small it would be hard to get a circle in there. So I'm going to draw an exit hole on the bottom. I'm going to shade it in, and then just for right now, so we can get an idea of where these are going to go, my object can either go up or down. You get to choose the direction that you want it to go. Since I'm going to be going over to box number 2, I'm going to snake my way that direction. So I'm going to come down, so for today what we're going to do is we're just going to pretend like it's a string, and I'm going to go ahead and draw a hole and shade it in. And I'm not going to do one in the front because I'm going to have it come out the side. So another circle. it's going to start coming outward. And again, the box on the top is very small to get a hole out of, so I'm going to have it come out of the center. And I'm just going to color it in. I'm going to have it come up. Into the bottom. I'm going to draw a hole in the front to have it come out of, and it's going to be connecting to whatever's in box 2. So again, this will be an object of your choice, but for right now, we're going to treat it like a string, just so you can kind of get an idea of how this is going to work. So now you're done. Now that you're done with draft 1, if there's still time, please move on to draft 2. You're going to want to get to as many of these as you can. Obviously, the more drafts you have, the more ideas you're going to be able to say, yes, I like that, or no, I don't. Again, until the timer goes off, I just want you working on these drafts. So if you complete all 4 and there's still 20 minutes left, I'm just going to give you more sheets so that you can generate more ideas. It would be nice to at least get 2 done, because it's really hard to say one is better than the other if you've only gotten 1. So there were a lot of things that I didn't like about this one. It mostly had to do with my small boxes, so I'm actually going to leave these 2 where they are, although you can move them. But what we want to do is we want to see changes being made in each draft. If they both look exactly the same, you're not learning anything, you're not seeing other possibilities. Again, during gallery walk time, you can always walk around, get some ideas that other people have that you might not have thought of, and again, you might take it for the exact same reason that they took it, or you may take bits and pieces from other people and start making your own ideas. But for the remainder of the time, your job is to continue doing drafts until the timer goes off.